looking at it politically, there are so many casualties in this game now that Raila has lost. Even before he lost, Junet Mohammed of ODM said he promised that it is going to be messy if Raila loses. For the first time, I'm taking Junet Mohammed seriously. Indeed, it is going to be messy and with so many casualties. Understand the word casualties. Because it is apparent that the ramifications here are very grave. I foresee a situation where Raila's first homework is going to consolidate the opposition base. Because politics is all about interests. He's really going to solidify his base. He must look for Kalonzo, and I'm even afraid to tell you that Raila would go to Wamunyoro before going to Kambani to meet Kalonzo. And moving forward, what will happen is that Ruto is going to be aloof in the mountain alone. And this only tells you one thing about a very strong leader like William Ruto. A strong leader cannot be challenged by another leader, but he can only be challenged by his subjects. And the subjects in this case are Kenyans who propelled him to power. Because on the other hand, Ruto is also a very angry man. Ruto feels like he's betrayed by Raila Amolo Odinga. Why am I saying this? Adam Solo, who is a close confidant of Raila Amolo Odinga, is equally the political advisor to the president. And Olo, as the senior advisor to the president in political affairs, was used by Raila Amolo Odinga to misadvise William Ruto or to trick William Ruto to kick out Gachagua. So then, they would have a pact. But this has now come out to expose the president. It is apparent that the Mount Kenya zone is no longer interested in being part of this marriage in Kenya Kwanza. On the other hand, the new bride who ensured that the first one was chased away is also promising to leave if he fails at the AU. So this thing is very clear, black and white. The writings are on the wall, and it states clearly that completely Raila Amolo Odinga is really so free and ready to mingle with anybody in the political arena of this country. And William Ruto's main headache right now is to see into it how he's gonna replace the 4 million votes. He's been looking for the 4 million votes that he lost in Mount Kenya. He came to Luo Nyanza to look for it, and it appears things are slipping away so fast. He went to Western to look for the 4 million votes. He did not get enough. He has gone to the northeastern frontier district or northeastern part of Kenya, Isiolo and the rest, Mandera, Wajir, Garissa, to look for the votes, the 4 million votes. It's not getting it. So, having have said that, I would only now expound it further by stating that if the generals would decide not to throw their hearts in the ring, Gachagua says, I am going to be the coach of this team. Raila says, I'm going to be the coach of this same team. Uhuru Kenyatta says, I'm going to be the coach of this same team. Kalonzo Musyoka says, I'm going to be the coach of this same team. And then bring political players with no dents attached to them to play the ball. I'm telling you that very early in the morning, William Samoei Ruto would have made history again to be the first Kenyan president to serve one term. Thank you.
And do you think Raila Amolo Odinga will decide to give Ruto hands back, being that because we have seen Ruto President William Ruto tried. So do you think he will give hands back?
Well, I think,
Even though these politics, Kenya politics, somehow it keep on shifting very fast.
yeah, but it's been in the offing that if there is someone who is very ungrateful in this Kenyan politics, it's Raila Amolo Odinga. And William Samoei Ruto must be very careful because he's playing on a new tide, but with the former rules. He has to fail. It is in the offing that in Raila's history, he has never ever in his life supported a re-election of an incumbent president. Raila did not support any re-election of former President Moi, the late President Moi. He never supported him. He never supported Moi in 97 elections. He never did. He only joined Moi after Moi winning the 97 elections to help him in enjoying the government. Raila Amolo Odinga did not support the re-election of Mwai Kibaki in 2007. Instead, Raila also vied. They only cooperated after Kibaki was declared the president after the 2007 elections. So these are dynamics that we have to also look into. The same thing, Uhuru Kenyatta was not supported by Raila in any of his re-elections. You remember in 2017, Uhuru Kenyatta was running and Raila was running. It's only now in 2018 that Raila decided to bury the hatchet with Uhuru when Uhuru was now the president. And now Ruto thinks that he's now a blue-eyed boy. He's Mr. Right. And that Raila Amolo Odinga is going to support him for his re-election. It will not happen. The game is over. Things could have changed. Things could have only changed if Raila Amolo Odinga got this seat. But things as they are, I see a situation where we are going to have a seriously fought contention in 2027. In politics, there is no room, there is no gift for a number 2, for a number 3, for a number 4. It's a winner takes it all. And remember, there is no Supreme Court to look into litigations of AU matters. Remember, we don't have any other place where we can register any grievances so far, in as much as the AU elections are concerned. And that's why they are being done in phases. So it is gone and it is gone. And there is no promise ever again that will be made to ODM or Raila Amolo Odinga about AU. As you are aware that the AU of today is having its chairmanship on rotational basis. This time it was for East Africa. The other time, the next time it will come to East Africa, it will take maybe another 30 good years because it has to go again to North Africa. From there, maybe West Africa. From there, maybe South Africa. From there, maybe Central Africa. So with that, multiply by 5 and get it for yourself. We're talking about over 30 years. So this was once in a lifetime opportunity. But we lost our resources, over 10 billion Kenyan shillings, just because we could not decide to ensure that we get this seat. We only chose to ensure that we play politics with it. And now we have lost it. So I don't see anything that we can get out of it. There's nothing we can get out of this. Yeah, thank you.